hear if she's actually grieving the breakup, and which is very condescending. And he said that wonderful girl, but I just wasn't over Paige, and so I have to go through my shit, and you'll see it on the next season of Southern Charm. But yeah, basically everything the rest of us said, that this girl was your rebound, and there was no way you were going to end up with her. He's basically saying like, yep, nothing she did, I just wasn't over Paige, and I have to go through my shit, and okay, that I could support.
It's probably the most truthful statement he's had out of his mouth in 6 months.
He's getting better. He's getting better. What else?
Well,
Anything
Miss
else?
Jane,
Well,
I
tell
wanted to
me.
just hit on Erika Jayne because I'm
Oh.
always interested in this ongoing thing. But apparently, Tom Girardi's friends, I haven't heard much from them,
Hmm.
but apparently they're coming out of the woodwork, speaking anonymously to some blog sites, and basically saying that Erika has turned her back on a man that gave her everything for 20 something years. And she's just cold blooded, ain't interested in him, doesn't answer his phone calls, wants nothing to do with him. And the moment the bank account hit zero, she dropped him like a hot potato. And they actually kind of insinuate she plays more like, oh, I have to distance myself from Tom because of his, dementia and yada yada. Like they kind of basically make it sound that, you know, she's really cold blooded. Thoughts?
I mean, if the apple don't fall far, honey. If the apple don't fall far. I mean,
You think she dropped him like a hot potato because of
yeah.
money? And
Look, I just think certain people just have a killer survival instinct, and Erica has that. And I think she will do what she has to in every situation to save herself.
save yourself, sister. I
Don't you think?
never picture she is. We've met her multiple times in real life. There is a guardedness there for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think Erica is an example of, and she's pretty much admitted this, right? She grew up in small town, southern
Mhm.
Georgia. And I think once she turned 18, 19, there was one mission, and that was to come out to
Mhm.
California and make it. And I think at all costs, right? Like that, you're going to pay the price, but you want to be, that's what you wanted, rich, famous, and to be doing gay festivals and Vegas. I mean, I think she got her dream, right? And
Yeah, I think she got
she,
her dream.
whatever price she had to pay.
I think she got her dream, and look, you live in the Sunshine State. Her dream is it's a very common story we see. We go get
Yeah.
coffee at Starbucks. We have a nice meal, sometimes at Sir. And I think it's most of the kids here. This is it. Your gas station attendant, your dog groomer, they all want something, and it's called fame, baby. And they want to just move up.
Fortune.
Erica just
Well, I
she
will say this, you can
she
get
did
it.
it.
You can get it. It's like I always loved the late David Carradine, which most of our audience doesn't even know who that is, but he was an actor. He died of erotic asphyxiation in Thailand. It was
Mhm.
epic. Well, that part wasn't, but anyhow, he was famous like kung fu actor, unbelievable, right? And he always would say in interviews, there are no failures in Hollywood, just people that give up too soon. And I'm telling you, being here, I
Really?
100% believe it and know it. Yeah. But I mean, it also comes with a price, right? I think when you're here and you grind, not when you're here and you're like, I don't know if I want to do this or I don't want, you know, but when you're here and you grind and you meet people and you network, you will get that opportunity. I'm not saying,
It's a
you know,
tough
it's a tough
business.
business. And Erica made a choice, right? She made a choice and it worked out for a long time and then it didn't. And I think you could argue it both ways. Like, why would you stay in touch with Tom? Like, Tom's as much of a crook as anyone. And it's not like they're going to get back together. She has to be divorced from him for legal reasons. And then at the same time, you're like,
I get
well,
it.
this guy did. He gave me the fame. So I
It's a
don't know.
tough one, but she's moved on, and likes to spend her time with Rinna, Dorit, Kyle, some of your friends.
I love Ren.
No, as far as the Chrisleys you mentioned earlier, listen,
What
I
do you think?
know. Well, look, I can't blame Todd. I can't like if I was in jail and I thought I was going to be in jail for 12 years and I was free, I wouldn't give one fuck about anything. Now they're doing a lot of interviews. You also have to factor in, Some of them are paid. Some of it's on Savannah's podcast, cha-ching, cha-ching. The reality TV deals are there. I mean, I would be the same and not like giving a fuck about it. I mean, I don't give a fuck now. Someone the other day said on you should give a fuck because like you'll lose listeners. And I'm like, no, I won't. My
No,
listeners
you
listen
won't.
because I'm actually a real person that actually says what I'm thinking.
Nobody cares. I mean, they
No.
do. They say they're not going to listen, then they come back. But wait, but you agree with Todd on what? I feel like we knew Todd
Well,
was an asshole and
he's an
proving
asshole,
it.
but I agree with him on just like, baby, welcome to our side of it. Just say what's on your mind. I mean,
Oh,
and I love my listeners. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to lose no listeners, but I mean, I'm being real. You want the fucking fluff? You want to go listen to a podcast that's fluff? You might as well go watch fucking Bravo. Yeah, here I get riled up. So I like that Todd just doesn't give a shit. No, listen, the best quote to me, well, first of all, he said
oh,
he
we
almost
love it,
threw,
Todd. Here we go.
well, he said he almost threw down with someone in jail about something. Then he was doing something else where he's like saying to the warden, like, because I think, didn't he switch prisons or something? I don't know, but like something about like the conditions where he was fighting for the
Oh, he's
conditions
full of shit. The
were so.
conditions were just fine.
Mm,
Oh, give
mm,
me a break.
mm,
He came
mm.
out of jail. He looked like he'd had Botox and a facial the entire
Correct.
time. Please.
Even Julie with her dark, I thought Julie didn't look so worse for the wear.
Julie, to me, I think in this most recent interview they did, now he's done a couple of things. He's been on Savannah's podcast. He's been
Good
on,
Morning America.
Julie to me looks, there is a sadness there, and I think a humility there, and I think she hates Todd. I'm just going to say it. I think she hates Todd 100%. But she to me looks like an abused puppy. Like,
Well, I asked the psychic. I think I was Psychic Robin or Raquel, one of them. I brought up this very point that when you lose a child, things that are so shocking, like when you go to prison, that is a life-changing experience. Again, they were there for 2 years, whatever it was. You still psychologically, I mean, they both say, oh, I knew I was getting out. Really? Really? I don't believe it. So psychologically, to me, you're sitting there and you think you have 8 more years to go. That changes the person. So I asked the psychic this very point, like, are things going to be the same? Because Julie does seem changed. I agree. She seems changed to
in
me.
his interviews, because he's obnoxious anyway, so he takes right over and has a whole thing. And he's such a crook. He got out for political reasons. President Trump hates Fulton County. That is the county where he tried to drum up a
Oh,
bunch of votes. They
there
were
you
they were
go.
trying to prosecute him for fraud. They want him in jail in Fulton County. The Chrisleys got very lucky, and that was a fuck you to the prosecutors of Fulton County, Georgia, who want Trump in jail for those voter crimes. And this is the tape where he's on tape calling the guy in Georgia going, find me the votes. And,
Hmm.
they got extremely lucky. And this was a message to Fulton County. And that's the only reason they got out. And I will say Todd does seem to have incredible luck, but it will catch up to him. And